Even though FX's new show, What We Do in the Shadows, about a band of blood-sucking misfits, is based on the original film by the very same name, the show has brought in a whole new batch of characters, including our next guest, Harvey Guillén, who plays Guillermo, the human servant who essentially takes care of business during sunlight hours. Hi, Harvey, how are you?
Good.
Welcome to TheWrap.
Thanks for having me.
This is not your Twilight, is it?
No, this is not your Twilight at all. No, these are vampires set in Staten Island in everyday scenarios, it's just like going to the grocery store, paying for groceries, signing up for community work or whatnot. So it's not the everyday average thing that you would think vampires do, but they have to live amongst us, in society.
Cannot pay with that.
I'm so sorry.
Sir, you can't be throwing ancient coins at me.
Guillermo,
The credit card's
stab this
fine.
man.
I'm not a vampire. I long to be a vampire, so I actually do whatever it takes to please my master.
Now, this show is getting a lot of buzz. Obviously, a lot of people anticipating to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah.
How is it different from the movie?
It takes place in the same, world. So there's vampires, there's familiars, and there's werewolves, So
We
there's
should say familiars are people who are human, who
who
essentially
are-
what you play.
Basically, they're human. I like to call them associates of the master, but a slave would be the accurate word for it. Yes, you kind of do all the dirty work. Basically, you have to.
You literally have to close all the curtains and make sure the coffin is sealed tight.
Right, and still protect their identity.
basics.
Still walk around town in the grocery store with someone who's dressed like a full-on vampire with fangs and pretend we're just shopping for milk.
And you kind of make their presence a little less sort of jarring to normal mortals.
Absolutely.
Is that
I'm
it?
more of a shield.
Right.
I'm used as a shield because you see this short, frumpy guy with glasses and parted hair, and all of a sudden you're like, that doesn't look threatening. It's just some guy with fangs. It's pretty normal.
It's true to describe them as a group of misfits. I mean, they really have no idea what they're doing, and they have this sort of mission to dominate the world, right? Talk to us about that.
That's the goal. That's what they were really set off to do from the beginning. You have to remember they're hundreds and hundreds of years old. So they kind of been lacking in that department. So they need a reminder of remember the whole point was to maybe take over the world. And they're like, oh yeah. So it's but they're too busy with everyday stuff,
And they don't know how the world works anymore.
Right. To them, Staten Island's the world. So because that's where the boat dropped them off. And so, even though they can literally fly anywhere. They haven't left this pretty much bubble of Staten Island. They'll go over to Manhattan.
And they only dominate 2 streets on Staten
Yeah,
Island. They don't
only
even
2
have the whole
streets.
island. If
Only
you've ever been
2
to Staten Island, it's not very big.
So I don't think they're succeeding in that avenue, but they're trying.
They
Things
like
come up.
a virgin
They-
blood.
yeah.
That's their sort of that's their preferable, the blood of preference.
Yeah, and your
right?
dish of choice, I guess
And
you
would
would say.
actually go and procure some of those
personally,
virgins
I like
for
prawns,
them.
but it's just that's to each his own, So my job is to kind of go find the purest virgins, and I have some good hunting
Essentially
grounds.
find all the geeks.
Basically,
Never
and
gotten laid.
a big one is a LARPing group. So sorry. for those
Describe
LARPers.
LARPing to people
So LARPing is live action role
who
play.
actually have a life.
Yes, it doesn't mean that you don't have a life. It means that it's just easy to find you. And if it's easy to find you, it's easy to hunt you, and then you get your blood sucked. So, sorry.